Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me while we leave. Don't worry, just believe me. This journey will relieve us. Stay with me while we leave. Stay with me.
Hello everyone, I've got a bit of a new look to the stream and I'm quite pleased with it for once. Only some slight changes made this time. So, I bought this the other day. This is the commercial level simulations MD-80. I think it's the MD-82 or 83. And we're gonna learn this thing, because I have no idea what we're doing with it. So into the cockpit. The APU started and I have no idea how or why. A lot of these things don't seem to be working, so I'm kind of very confused right now. Why do I have... Why is, like, nothing working? Oh god, there's more stuff up there. Overhead panel. Right. No, I don't want emergency power. I want the APU on. Okay, and that is... there. Where's the APU gen? APU gen should logically be like right beside the APU. But it is not. Where is APU gen? APU left bus and right bus are on. AC bus is on. I'm missing something here. APU power is available. Okay, now we're running off APU. Fantastic. We got somewhere at least. I just thought I don't have this up to the current database, do I? Right, our cruising altitude is going to be 330. Cruise speed is going to be... Go 0.85 on the Mach. Okay, let's go 300. Transition altitude is going to require... not that. Some charts. Airports. Did it save my start airports? It did. Fantastic. So we're starting off from Cork Airport, which isn't... ah, I don't have that downloaded yet. I don't have anything downloaded. I had to reinstall Windows yesterday, so... yes, Adam, I am. Yeah, Transport Fever just didn't want to work for me. Why is Navigraph acting up? Oh, this is selection. It shouldn't be taking this long to down. There we go. So we are going to be. I'm gonna need this as well. I should probably actually just program this in. Okay, so we'll program in the flight plan at the very least. We're gonna be flying to Charles de Gaulle. How do you... Okay. Why can I not use the keypad? Cruising altitude will be 3. It's probably because the IRS isn't aligned, isn't it? Where did I see that? Yeah, I forgot to align the IRS. So we'll do that. That's gonna take a few minutes. Okay. Good. Why can I not... Did I get rid of the Dash 8? Yes. Got rid of most everything that I had. Why... Why is it not letting me use the keypad here? Something's not going right with the FMC. Okay, so... FMS. Yeah, it's just not letting me use the FMC at all. Don't tell... Oh my god. I'm just gonna turn off the display capture real quick. Features. It says I should be able to use this. It says I should be able to use the FMC, but it's just not letting me. Heard that I'll be getting FS19 early. Yes. You thought there wasn't going to be a stream? No, I said there would be. Am I going to have to use radio nav this entire way? Hang on. I got an idea. Air flight planner. Load this flight plan. No. Okay, does my flight plan is now populated? Okay. Approach. Okay. I need to set transition altitude. So look at the flight plan real quick. We're going off the Orto 1 Sierra. Orto 1 Sierra departure from runway 16. So if we go to SIDS, got him. Orto 1 Mike 1 Sierra. It's an RNAV departure. Transition altitude is 5,000, so let's just plug that in real quick. Cost index, we use 31 here for this, for no good reason. Departure altitude. Nope, that's not it. Parent elevation is 502? What? Can't be right. 502! Okay. So 502. 502 is our altitude. Departure temperature we'll get in a minute. Destination altitude is in the charts again. I don't think I've got Go. We need to download the de Gaulle chart, so let's just let that run through here. MDA we'll have to set as well. What I'm going to do real quick is tune into the weather. Why is that not working?
Echo, India, Charlie, Kilo, airport information, Juliet 1630, Zulu, weather, wind 192 at 10, visibility 10, sky condition, ceiling 900, broken, few clouds at 1800, temperature 11, dew point 10, QNH 0984, advise on initial contact, you have information. Echo, India, Charlie, Kilo, airport information, Juliet 1630,
Super
Zulu,
low pressure
weather,
here in
wind
Cork
022
today.
at 10, visibility 10, sky condition, ceiling 900, broken, fugue, Echo, India, Charlie, Kilo, airport information, Juliet 1630,
departure
Zulu,
temperature.
weather, wind 192 at 10, visibility 10, sky condition, ceiling 900, broken, few clouds at 1800, temperature 11, dew point 10, QNH 0984, advise on initial contact.
Just up over the second radio so that we don't have that blaring constantly. De Gaulle's still not loaded in here charts wise, so we'll continue setting up the plane itself. Yay, Shadowbox! I like the redesign frame. I think it's better for showing off everything that I've got going on here. What is this? Not entirely sure. Our speed, we'll set this to auto throttle on. So this right up to 300. Well, auto throttle can be armed at least. Our cruising altitude today is going to be 33,000. from our flight directors. We don't need landing lights or anything right now. We don't need to worry about those cautions right now. Yes, fantastic. I just want airport elevation of De Gaulle is 392. 392. The MD-80 is dependent on arrival Luki 8 Delta. So the star is the Luki 8 Delta. No, it's dependent on the arrival, isn't it? So we're planning 27 left. So let's go for the ILS 27 left. And I just want to set the MDA is 383. A few predictions. Okay. Flap retract. Gear retracted 270. What? That's a bit nonsensical. So let's start getting this plane set up to actually fly. We'll need some external lights on, no doubt. Start pump can come on. Ignition can go. Okay, it won't go on. Fuel heat can go. Oh, yeah, it can actually stay auto. Fuel pumps can stay off for now. Anti-ice. Do we need anti-ice? No. Mach trim can be normal. Yaw damper can come on. Don't need any floods or anything. I don't know what those lights are for. Galley is on. Okay, so external lights we will need. I'm guessing they're going to be over here. Okay, so this is the anti-collisions. Yes, we'll need those. And we'll need the runway turn-off lights when we're taxiing. FMS override is inoperable. We can set ILS in this as well. Fantastic. Hey, Dusty. Right, so I think we are about ready to about ready to go here. There we go. We're at least ready to... The engine valves are not correct. This is my first time in this plane, by the way, so do bear with me while I fail. Iris should be aligned at this point. Recirculation fan can come on. I can go to auto. GPWS can stay at auto. Sync it in one. Maybe you both. Fan. Flippin-tastic. What's this up here? Accuracy signals off. Yes. External to ground. APU to ground off. Yep, that's all good. I think. Aircon can be set to auto. Strobe is not necessary at this point. Don't want 2D panel. Wing lights can come on. I have no idea what these do. They can stay on because they look pretty, I guess. I haven't found the nav lights switch yet, which is slightly worrying. I would have thought the anti-collision lights were the nav lights. Yeah, anti-collisions are on. I can't turn on the strobes. I actually can't turn on the strobes. Let's turn on the runway turn-off lights. Shed a bit of light on the situation. We'll get the nose light on dim. Okay, we'll get the nose light on bright because there is no other option. And let's say we are ready to... Forgot to actually activate my GSX. GG. Oh wait, can I do this? Settings. How do you activate GSX again? I've forgotten. No, that's not it. Oh, boogerations. Let's just disable GSX. Only 6 days to see the first of the game. Yeah. Got streamed 20 minutes ago, I haven't even taken off. This is the joy of complicated jets, is they do take a while to actually get going. Can I... Is there a weather radar in this that I'm missing? Also, this song is atrocious. Weather radar, oh yes, is turned off at the moment. Oh, this doesn't have a weather radar at all. Nuts. I should have installed the one from thing. Now, how do I start this thing? I'm guessing I need to give the engines fuel first. So let's give the engines fuel. Let's turn on the ignition. No. Oh, start number 2. Number 2 engine is coming online. I've pushed into the grass, by the way. As you do. Number 2 engine is alive. Just want to verify my throttle's actually working. Number 2 is on. Number 1 engine is starting up. 2 is stable. What's the matter? Where's the pitot heat? I forgot to turn on pitot heat. Engine sync on, anti-skid off. Where's the anti-skid? I'm gonna guess it's up here somewhere. Turn on air conditioning, anti-skid. Is somewhere where I don't know where it is. I can check right now, ESB. Oh, did they? Oh, okay, ASB, I can actually address exactly what you just said on Discord right now. My name isn't Martin Rabble. Martin Rabble is the managing, what's his title? The marketing manager for Giants? He's Lizartan's boss, basically. Also, does anybody know where the hell the anti-skid is on this thing? Because I can't quite figure it out. Let's get the flap down to 5. 20%. Should be good. This takes forever. Planes are complex beasts. But fear not, for apparently the parking brake was off this entire time, and we are now moving. Hey, Septic Khajiit. So, I'm gonna open up the charts once again. Go to my starred charts. Cork, taxi, airport. I'll show you guys what I'm seeing here. Turn this on. Did I forget to install Symlink? Right. Whoa! I have a slight hit of the wing there. That's fine. Hey, Lucas. that's 257, so that's not the way that I want to be going. I've actually managed to make my way to the secondary runways. So here's the runway that I'm really trying to get to, and I just need to figure out what the hell taxiway I'm even on. So I will need to get onto runway... Yeah, I'll need to get onto runway 257 here. I would really appreciate if the runway turnoff lights would actually work. They don't seem to want to. How did I get an invite to live stream FS19 with Giants? I'd love to know that myself. They emailed me a while back and asked me. Right, the landing lights... Oh, they do want to come on. Fantastic. So comically, 16 is actually runway 17 in FSX because they've renumbered the runways recently.
Approaching 25. Approaching 17.
So we're gonna taxi our way down here.
On runway 35.
And I just want to check runway 17 or 16 is heading 064. There's a reason, an actually important reason that I put that heading in.
900 feet remaining.
And that reason is, with that heading in, I can actually... There was in fact a taxiway I could have used to get here. Good.
On runway 35. 100 feet remaining. 100 feet remaining.
Do some skids. Not in an MD-80. I'm gonna do an old trick that this thing does. The MD-80 is one of very few aircraft that can power back. Right, where's my nav quadrant here? I want to make sure that I'm lined up before I hit Toga.
On runway 17.
Is it even going to tell me? I've put the wrong heading in. Am I even... Yeah, no, I am taking off the correct one. I just chose the wrong heading. Oh, I'm off by 100 degrees. That's what the problem is. So luckily there's no traffic, otherwise it'd be causing mayhem. 164. Okay, now we've got our runway alignment here. There we go. Okay. alive. I want IAS, please, not Mac. Rotate. Accelerate, gear up. And I'm hoping this doesn't kill me. Where's the autopilot button? I saw it. And autopilot on. Immediately wants to try and kill me. Okay, climb up to there. Okay, I want to be pitching a lot more than just 3 degrees. Well, I just told you to pitch down. I am telling it to pitch down. Let's get this pitch on the go up. And I want nav. Nav FMS lock on. We should be on our way now. We're definitely going fast enough for flap retract. I did something over here that I don't know what exactly I did. I opened the fuel crossfeed by mistake. So I can pull back the power levels a bit. And we should be good. Got to start running the chrono, but that's fine. Well through 10,000, landing lights off. And seatbelts can come off too. Actually, fuel heat can stay on auto. Is there anything else I'll need to do? I don't believe so. Just pitch down a small bit. Okay, speed hold at 300. Mach hold at 0.46. Oh wow, I can actually get this right up. Mach 0.87. Where am I flying into? Paris Charles de Gaulle. Oh my god, this thing can auto land? Oh, it's an operative. Vertical speed, hold. Hold vertical speed of 2500, please. Oh, vertical speed 2500. And the runway turn-off lights can come off now, even though they did nothing. The strobe should be on at this point, but for some reason it won't let me... Okay, now it's letting me turn the strobes on, after much clicking. Here we go. So, well, apparently I had to be like over here somewhere to do that? Or could I have done this from the right seat here? Okay, I actually could have. While I'm in the right seat, gear is up. Yeah, I have no idea where the anti-skid is. So we're gonna climb our way up to flight level 340 or 330 even. And it's gonna be probably like an hour's flight, roughly. Do I know much about biology? I have a degree in microbiology. So, just a touch. Climb mode, please, for the engines. Is there anything else that I somehow missed while I was setting up here? Plane has auto trimming, which is good. Let's just squawk something random. 1745 in the box. And just for fun, let's turn on I can't remember where it was now. I just realized the APU is still on. Turn off the APU bus. And the APU master switch can be set to off. APU air can also go off. Still love to know where the anti-skid is, though. Fancies in your biology GCSE? How about no? I'd rather not. I've been through biology exams before. They're not fun. Yeah, I have absolutely zero idea where anti-skid is. Oh well. We are in the air. And that's incredibly loud. We are actually threatening to stall out here, so let's take our vertical speed down to 1500. While I rebalance the sound to get FSX just that bit quieter, because that is just far too loud. How's it now? This is just a loud plane. So we do have contrails going now. And we've got a lovely sunset going on just behind the plane there. A lot of passengers in our MD-80 today. That we can't see because the cabin views don't work. This better have set to standard, by the way. I don't think it did, you know. Is this plane stalling right now? I think this plane is stalling. Nope. Well then why was there a master caution? Just altitude hold. Oh wait, was that attitude hold? No, altitude hold. So the engine is max continuous thrust. And we'll get our Mach number rising now. So, is Simlink wanting to work now, or just no? Who's up? 999, thank you for subscribing. Welcome to the RainbowDave Madhouse. Hope you enjoy today, even if you're not here, because I know there's been a lot of people just suffering from the tweets giants have been sending out the last couple of days that have been inundating my phone with Twitter notifications. Gotta go. See you, Adam. Right. Now that we're through the climb, we are in cruise. And I've just realized I can open up, assuming it didn't get deleted, which it might have. It did not. However, it's got to get its Navigraph database going. Yes, that's all fine. Load. Climbing slowly up towards Mach 0.87. Just letting the nav map initialize. In the meantime, now is a good time for me to start planning the arrival and the approach to 27 left or right? Left. So I think we'll go with the ILS, which is at 110.7. 110.7. We'll activate ILS ASAP. And I decided I just want to cruise at Mach point 8. Is Attical Airfield on FSX? It might well be. I can't say for sure. Mach 0.7245. That's fine, honestly. So I can load up. Flight plan there. And just set this up for all the stuff that I actually want. Just to not have any of that stuff on. I promise I'll let you guys see what the hell I'm doing in a second. Cause what I was setting up was a little land map so you can see exactly where we are. Present ground speed of 407 knots, which isn't all that fast for a jet, honestly. Can I go? I can extend up to 0.86 probably. Oh wow, I can. Screw it, let's go as fast as we possibly can. Mach 0.9 away. We should be making a turn in a second. I don't know why we're kind of offset slightly from everything. But in terms of De Gaulle Airport, here is my plan. We'll be landing 27 left here, which is... can I get that in meters, please? Map display. Can I units? Short distance can be in meters. Altitude can be in feet speed. Fine. Prefer that in liters. And apply that. So. We got a 4,000 meter long runway. We will be able to land the MD-80 quite easily. And we're probably going to go just to gate Whiskey 5. Or somewhere, because GSX isn't working correctly at the moment. Which is a bit of a shame. Can only take very small aircraft. A lot of fields in FSX can only take really small aircraft. AOD gold. A lot of the FSX fields can only take small aircraft, so it's not an impossibility. It's just maybe not. Yeah, dude, go vote. Go do your socially responsible things. By the way, if you're American and you are registered to vote, you should definitely vote today. I don't usually do political things, but voting is definitely something that I would encourage you guys to do. Because at least then you know, if you want to complain about somebody, well, I didn't vote for him, or her, or them, or whoever. You can complain by saying, I didn't vote for whoever. And as long as you voted for somebody, literally somebody, you can say that. There we go, we got the FSX running fully now again. Slowly climbing up the Mach numbers, 0.815 now. And guys, if you want some actual properly good flight sim content, I strongly recommend going and watching Buggeration. I've forgotten who I was about to promote. Go watch World Flight on Twitch. I think it's Simfest UK. Or just Simfest. They're currently flying around the world. The flight that they're doing at the moment is from Funchal in Portugal up to Barcelona in the great nation of Spain. From Barcelona, I think they're flying up to Leeds Bradford. I should mention all of these flights are going to be in a Boeing 747-400, of which they've got a full-size simulator. An on-motion simulator, but it's a simulator nonetheless. Hello, Fred and Gaming Geek. And the reason they're doing it is they're raising money for charity. I can't remember the name of the charity off the top of my head, but it is a very good cause. It helps old people have just stuff to do in general. By the way, how are the volumes? I neglected to ask this. How are the volumes sounding to you guys? Because I had to reset OBS, and I am not entirely sure how the volumes are. Let's just cruise it back to 0.82. 0.82 is fine. We should have auto throttle engaged. Yeah, auto throttle is in fact on, so it should... Yeah, it is actually auto throttling, which is good. Set this to cruise thrust mode. And I just kind of want to check where we are currently. Oh wow, that's some really wonky stuff on the arrival. This is a really ridiculous arrival, presumably because they want to avoid traffic coming out of Rouen, which would be surprising because it's only a 1.6 kilometer runway. I'm guessing there's a reason behind this. But we are potentially very off course, actually, because I think we've just been flying in a straight line from Cork. Let's go to Uzuvu. I want to check my flight plan. Right, let's go straight to... Koliv. You gonna want to do the whole nav thing, though? I'm just trying to do something. Okay, where's... According to this, what's the nearest waypoint? Is... Idoct. Or... let's go to Tesdo. So hopefully the plane will start turning to Tesdo. don't know why it decided not to do, you know, anything with anything, but it did. Set the nav range here to about 20 miles. Why did it do that? Kinda curious. The output low. Why is... I've been dropping frames like a boss, probably because I got the display capture turned on. It's still saying video output's low and there's nothing I can do about it. So apologies if you're getting buffering. Can I turn on the AC emergency bus? Where's... Okay, so that's just letting me know that the... Let's turn it on anyway. Farming man, hello. You just can go normal. Nav. Here we go. Tunnel flood on. Cockpit flood on. Might be able to find the anti-skid now. It's gonna just jump out of me and I know it. I don't like the plane telling me I'm not fully configured, but when I can't find something I kinda have to be. Let's go auto brakes minimum. And armed. Wait, was that the anti-skid? No, that was not the anti-skid. Where is the anti-skid? I genuinely have no idea. So where's my top of descent? It is 98 nautical miles from It's 3 miles before Luco 13. Or Luki 3. Okay. So hopefully Hopefully it'll tell me where exactly I am on this flight plan. Otherwise, I'm gonna have to kind of manually guide this damn thing all around the place. So, coming up to Tesdo. So the worrying thing is this distance isn't decreasing. I have no idea what I'm doing anymore. Not that I knew in the first place. Kind of wish I could turn the gear off because you would in real life, but it's not gonna let me. Master warning. Yeah, I have no idea what I'm trying to do here. By the way, chat's incredibly quiet. Feel free to talk, guys. Good lord. Oh god, that's cabin pressure. I don't want to screw with that. We actually took off flap 0, but it was takeoff flap 0. Okay, we should be making a turn momentarily. Yes, okay, so the plane has now realized we have a flight plan and we're trying to follow it. Which is good. So I wanted to turn off. It was the cockpit flood that I wanted to turn off. Let's have the thunderstorm lights on for funsies. When I'm flying out to Giants, it'll be the 17th I'll be flying out. So the 16th I won't be streaming, the 17th I will be flying out to Giants. Where I'll apparently be doing a lot of multiplayer in FS19. Did not know that until today. So you guys are finding this stuff out as I do, which is kind of awesome. If you haven't seen the tweets, let me get Twitter up on my Chrome. Twitter. Oh, very convenient. If you guys haven't seen this yet, Giants have been tweeting out all this stuff. So the streams that I'll be on are the 7 PM GMT streams, the English streams. Monday of next week will be VF and Simulate talking about what's new in 19 with Martin Rabel, the marketing manager for Giants. Tuesday will be them and Martin exploring the US map. Wednesday will be them with Lethian, head QA tester for QA Q&A. Thursday will be the two of them and Mr. Lizartan himself talking about the new game modes. The Friday will be them with Martin again for a marketing Q&A. And then I get the cool stuff. I get the really cool stuff, actually. So I'm going to be playing on Saturday with Lizartan and Christian Amann, who is the CEO, who was the founder of Giants, the guy that made the game originally. I'll be playing multiplayer with the CEO of Giants and Lizartan on Saturday. Christian's coming back on the Sunday to play multiplayer with me and Martin Rabel. And then on the Monday, day before release, I'll be playing multiplayer with Lethian and Martin Rabel. So I have no idea how that's happened, but I get to play Farm Sim with the actual guy who created Farm Sim originally. So that's kind of cool. That's that's. It's not often you get to say, "Oh yeah, I got to play the game with the actual guy who came up with the idea." That's gonna be a real good trip for me. It's gonna be amazing. Like, I'm terrified because it's so damn high profile, and I'll be one of the first people outside of Giants to play multiplayer in FS19. I'll be literally like the second person outside of Giants to do it. And outside of all the beta testers and all those guys, so I'm genuinely terrified to, in case something does break. But it's awesome that I get to be, I get to do these things now. Am I gonna vlog? Yeah, I hope to, yes. I have a memory card in my phone that's 156 gigabytes. I have a second memory card here, 128 even. A second memory card here. Where's my camera? That is another 128 gigabytes. By the way, this one that I'm holding right now is the one that managed to get lost in the post forever. And I've got two micro SD to SD card adapters, which is brilliant because I also have a very dodgy €2 store SD card reader. So I should, in theory, be able to get everything done onto micro SD cards, up onto SD cards, and then bring it into the onto my PC in a relatively quick fashion. They should be the ones terrified. Have they seen my driving? Presumably, because I never gave them my Twitter account, they took it off my YouTube. So presumably they have seen my driving and the Barbie girl video. Landy's gonna. Wait, he's told me he's gonna try and talk Lizartan into playing the Barbie girl video on the stream. I actually want to tune into 122.02 real quick, because I want to get the Gull weather.
Lima, Foxtrot, Papa, Golf, Airport information, Papa 1800, Zulu, weather, wind 178 at 8, visibility 10, sky condition, few clouds at 3,600, temperature 14, 2.8, QNH 1005, advise on initial contact, you have information, Papa.
Sweet.
Lima, Foxtrot, Papa, Golf, Airport information, Papa 1800, Zulu, weather, wind 178 at.
So, slight breeze blowing from the south at about 10-15 miles an hour. 10 miles visibility. Perfect visibility. Few clouds at 3,500 feet. Nice and warm in Paris currently, 14 degrees. The dew point at 8 means that it's not raining, or not likely to rain. QNH of 1005 means it is quite low pressure. Average pressure is about 1016, and the information Papa just said, just is the designator for this set of weather information. So we will need to descend relatively soon, because we're going at like 500 miles an hour. We're actually cruising at a ground speed of 505 knots. And I can show you guys. Here we are right now over the British Channel. That's where the autopilot went weird. Right over the channel currently, 504 knots at 32,443 or 44 feet. That is just down to how the autopilot works. And we are cruising nicely. You didn't understand a word of that. Of the ATIS? Yeah, ATIS can be a bit confusing to people who don't know it. It's even worse when it's just the letters. Can I bring up through Active Sky the ATIS, please? This is gonna bring up the full ATIS. Yes, perfect. So the ATIS for Charles de Gaulle Airport is LFPG 061800Z 18008KT 9999 FU 03614/08 Q1005 no sig. Expected arrival in 1 hour. So it'll be about 20 past 7 when we arrive. Expected winds will be 180 at 8. Temperature 14 degrees. Visibility is more than 10 nautical miles. That's fantastic. Sorry, statute miles. No precipitation reported. Yeah, that was simulator game. But still play Fishing Barents Sea. Not much. I will be playing the new DLC when it comes out, though. I will be playing the new Barents Sea DLC when it comes out. Also, what do you think of the... I'm going to be keeping this overlay set up for FS19. What do you think of the new overlay setup? That's kind of more clustered. It's at the same time like more clustered than it used to be and a lot neater than it used to be. And that's some turbulence. If I had a weather radar, I could tell. We're at exactly Mach 0.82. Auto throttle doesn't seem to be doing anything. Let's just hit Toga here real quick. Let's see if the auto throttle does anything at all. No, it doesn't want to do anything. No mode Toga. Engine power limit is 1.92 or 1. Oh. Oh, that just sets the power limits, doesn't it? Yeah. Just sets the power limits. What about Toga? Go around did something. I'm not sure what. Why did that turn off the yaw damper? No, I want... Okay, let's set this back to cruise, and the yaw damper is somewhere where I can't remember where it is. Oops. It's this switch that I wanted. Yaw damper is... I think it's over here somewhere. Yaw damper, yaw damper, yaw damper. Is it down here maybe? That director. I can't remember where the yaw damper switch is. Has the flight going pretty smooth. We've got the autopilot to actually realize we wanted it to fly. Start pump doesn't need to be on. Ignition doesn't need to be on. Fuel heat can stay auto. Fuel pumps are fine. Airfoils are fine. Barometer's fine. I swear the odd amper was up here somewhere. That's APU. That's gens. Is the odd amper up here? APU to ground. Maintenance interphone can go on. I swear it was on the overhead. If it's not on the overhead, then where is it? Because I distinctly remember turning it on. Yaw damper is... Oh, have I turned off autopilot? I apparently at some point turned off autopilot. No, autopilot can go on. Auto throttle can go off and back on. So what happens for when I choose go around? That might have, you know, switched the... No, the odd amper's still off. Where's the odd amper button? Overhead right side. More information required. Yeah, I found the anti-skid. The anti-skid was right beside the yaw damper switch. Right. Now I need to find the yaw damper switch again. Turn it off and back on again. No, just on will do. And now I can turn off the flood, which is this one. Nope, it's this one. Turn off the storm light too. What is the odd amper? What the odd amper does, just to really get it in its simplest form, is when you want to tilt the plane to the left, it will actually apply some rudder so the plane doesn't go into a full roll. It'll steer the plane with both the ailerons, which are... It's quite loud, but it'll steer the plane with... just fix that like that. With the ailerons, which are on the wing here, right out of the tips. And the rudder, which is the stonking great thing at the back here, on top of the horizontal that'll be the horizontal stabilizer. And they work in tandem to just kind of keep the plane a bit more stable. And I'm seemingly having some internet issues today, so I apologize for the issues. And what an anti-skid does, it just prevents... it doesn't prevent the wheels from overspinning, it prevents the brakes from locking up. It actually reduces the braking efficiency a small bit, but it works better than having no anti-skid. That's actually incorrect. That was my... That was how I thought it worked. Please do explain to me how yaw damper does work. Is it the exact opposite of what I said? Makes it more stable in normal flight. Ah, okay. Also, I never put input rudder when I bank. I just bank and hope for the best. Yeah, but you said it's a combination of yawing and rolling, which is... The plane's going off on a weird tangent again. Is it because I've turned off the... Yeah, FMS lock on, please. I have to toggle autopilot for this, I think. So off, on. Reset the warning there. And we're still going in a straight line. Direct to... Ooh, is it gonna tell me my actual distance to the waypoints now? Direct to Suvu? Is that right? Yeah, Ovsov. Direct Ovsov, please. There we go. Doesn't naturally when you're trying to fly level. Oh, okay. Direct Ovsov, then actually please follow the flight plan. Okay, so it's Lukey 3 I need to look out for. Because it's about just before I get there that I'll want to really start worrying about descending. Is it before or after Lukey 3? According to this. It's after, so if I start my descent at Lukey 2, then we should be good. Also, I'm pretty sure that I forgot to hit fly now. Doesn't look like I've got an active simulator connection. Why is this? Simulator options and settings. Yes, that. Common. FSX. Select folder. Oh, it's because I was trying to use SimConnect, which I don't have installed. What's my transition altitude into the go? Transition altitude is going to remain 5,000. So if I transition back to... or back from standard at 6,000... There we go. should be good. Well, the throttle turned itself off again. Now the throttle's on. I'm just very confused by all of this. The auto throttle doesn't seem to work. Like, at all. Because it's not working. Auto throttle on. Reset. Oh, I give up. So that's pretty solidly at 33,000. Standard altimeter. And the goal altimeter is what again? 1005. Also, is this approach gonna bring me like right onto like right line up with the runway, or is it? Oh god, I'm gonna have to hand fly the final bit of the approach. Basically, at Mopar, I'm gonna have to hand fly it for a bit and hope for the best. Yeah, auto throttle doesn't seem to want to work at all. Just set this to max. It'll be fine. It really just does not want to work. We are back on track heading towards Inger. Which is good. I mean, we're not dying. And this is updating. This is fantastic. Updates seemingly every nautical mile we are away from the waypoint. So I'm gonna send to... I'm gonna say 3,000. A distance to destination 95 nautical miles. Is that from this waypoint? Yes. Okay, sweet. In fact, it'll really be... it'll really be like Lucky 5 that I'll be wanting to look at. To start the descent to 2,000, because it'll be... yeah, it'll be about there that I really want to get moving downwards. Oh, come on. Come back, stream. There we go. Gotta love when the YouTube servers are terrible. Glad I've got like nobody watching, otherwise I'd actually be quite angry. I wish, and I know this isn't something you can do in the MD-80, I wish you could set up like a reminder that when you get to a waypoint that something dings. Just you know, hey, you're at the waypoint you wanted to be reminded of for some reason. Because Lucky 5 is where I want to start my descent. kind of there or just slightly after that. And so I'll bring the throttles back to flight idle. And just hang on a second. Okay, that was a bad idea. Hey, Massey. Put the throttles into the manual range, see if the plane wants to actually do anything here. It does not, so let's bring the throttles back up. How are we? I'm good. Getting a bit tired, but that's actually a good thing. Just chilling out playing some flights in because I need to have a word with Mister about mods for Transport Fever. And get some help from him, or her I guess, from them to get Transport Fever working again, because I installed like 700 mods and now the game crashes every time I try and load into a map. So I'll have a word with them about load orders and like all of the different things and figure out what the hell I'm doing wrong. Failing that, throw in a few select mods. And I'm actually gonna PM. Oh, looking forward to Germany. Yes. What's Heath Mister about? Just gonna PM him. Great but so unoptimized, yeah. And apparently 500 mods is a few too many. Massey, that was my internet going down. I need to reboot the router, I think. Because it's been a bit dodgy the last few days. So I'm gonna do some routery things later on tonight and hope that... Oh, maybe it's because this is pointing in the wrong direction. I'm going to play about with the router a bit later tonight and see if... Yes, it was in fact just that I had the Wi-Fi adapter pointing in the wrong direction. Good. So we're at 33,000, making the turn now for, I believe, Lukey 1. Yes. So we're coming up to Lukip, making the turn for Lukey 1. And it's Lukey 5 is going to be the waypoint that we're looking for. We are still 41 nautical miles from that. And once we reach that, then we're going to start our ascent down to about 3,000 feet. And arm the ILS. Oh, I need nav hold on for FMS lock. Okay. Was not aware of that. Probably screwed something up now, haven't I? No, I made the turn to Luki 1 fine. We're actually on the turn now to Luki 2. 34 nautical miles to top of descent. This game actually seems interesting, good chill game. Yeah, most of what you do in Flight Sim is nothing. Put bluntly. Like, you just kind of sit there and let the plane fly itself and just kind of monitor it to make sure it's not doing anything incredibly stupid. Worryingly, DME2 is actually picked up some... Are any of the remaining waypoints actually DMEs? Is Cola Nuts? They're all just waypoints. Is there... an NDB that I can use? That's...
Good day to you,
I
man.
could go to Charlie Tango Lima. Not sure what I'll do when it comes to actually planning the arrival. Also, there has to be a way for me to see the elapsed time as opposed to... Oh well. You ever been on a plane? I've never been into the flight deck of a plane, but with the add-ons I've got, it is relatively accurate. Not perfect. Putting the power back now to try and get it to 1.74. Next summer, hopefully off to Germany. Very nice. Invited onto the flight deck of a 737. You can still, ASB, I'm not even sure if you know this. If you ask the flight attendants, the cabin crew, during the course of the flight, if you can visit the flight deck post-flight, there is a chance you can still get in there. But obviously you can't do it in flight anymore. You can still actually ask to speak to the captain, first officer after the flight, when you're on the ground, when everything's turned off, and when you can't hijack the plane. So we are actually at Luki 5 now by the looks of it. Or have we overflown Luki 5? No, I actually checked right at the correct time. We're at Luki 5, so now start our descent down. We'll go down initially to 10,000. And are we beginning to descend? No. So go vertical speed mode. Which I can't remember how I actually initialized that the first time. Auto vertical speed, wrong way. Send at 3,000 feet per minute. Just to get us down there in a reasonable time frame. Pull back thrust. Better wait while the plane's off. Yeah. Pull back thrust now to flight idle, roughly speaking. And we're still going Mach 0.8. So even less thrust. Down to flight idle there. We're just gonna fall right out of the sky. Beginning to slow down as well, that is ideal. Because I need to slow to 170 knots indicated for slats. Gear extend at 148, flap extend at 15. Gear extend. What? Okay, so we've got 4 VREFs here. I think we're gonna land flap 15. We'll have a VREF of 157. So I want to actually put my VREF, seeing as the speed hold doesn't seem to work, so I'll just put my VREF into the... Is it because I didn't bother... Hang on. Set Mach 0.5 here, Mach select. It's because I never bothered to actually set the other throttles. So I should now not have... I do not have throttle control, all the throttles now working. Officially better at procedures and flight paths than you. Yeah, just wait until I'm hand flying, because once I get to Mopar, I'm going to be taking over control manually and flying into Charles de Gaulle. Or probably like 5 or 6 miles from de Gaulle, because I'll need to actually line up for 27 left, so I'm going to fly probably 10-15 miles out to out in the region of Delta 085 Romeo, and make my way in from there. So that's where it's all going to go horrifically wrong. So transition altitude is 5,000. We're going to change the altimeter to 6,000. This might look ridiculous. I'm going up in this, but it won't let me go down through the decimals for some reason. 122.0, and we should have de Gaulle here.
Lima, Foxtrot, Oscar, Papa, airport information.
Nope.
Sierra 1830, Zulu, weather, wind 16.
Okay, so let's swap to the second set real quick. 122.02, because I want to get the latest ATIS.
Lima, Foxtrot, Papa, Golf, airport information, Tango 1830, Zulu, weather, wind 188 at 11, visibility 10, sky condition, few clouds at 3,000, 4,000, scattered, ceiling 4,000, broken, temperature 14, dew point 8, QNH 1005, advise on initial contact, you have information, Tango Lima, Foxtrot, Papa, Golf,
okay,
airport
you.
information, Tango 1.
Lima, Foxtrot, Papa, Golf, airport information, uniform 1830, Zulu, weather, wind 188 at 11, visibility.
Here we go. 8 VNAV. VNAV is actually quite easy once you get the hang of it. Like, with charts, and I actually encourage you to get Navigraph. With charts, we'll say the... Oh, good lord. The RNAV initial approach here. Oh, hang on. $21.7. I can, in theory, hand fly this as well. What's our final point here? Is it Mopar? Mopar, okay. Here's where we start getting fancy. So from Mopar, I want to go to 109.2 at the 093 radial. Okay, 109.2. I'm gonna swap to nav once we hit Mopar, which we're actually at already. So we're gonna hit nav hold, and I'm presuming it's holding nav 1. And I want the course to be 094. So what we're doing here is we're using the 094 radial of the Creel VOR. To take the Mopar 4 Whiskey arrival, or approach to what is effectively an RNAV. Squawk 7600. I got Squawk 7600 on Lorney 4 Whiskey. Carrier or join over DOS comms. Okay, I was gonna say. Okay. At Lorney, descend. No, we're on the Mopar 4 Whiskey. At Papa Golf 258, descend to 5000, continue on radio 287. So where's Papa 2? That is not even on this. At DMA 19.5. Oh, bloody hell. So that's for the RNAV. Yeah, no, let's just go for the ILS approach and... I'm gonna try and partially hand fly this. I think we should move the face up the top right hand corner. Oh, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I apparently have lost my Mac selection. No, my Mac hold is still active, but for some reason the auto throttle isn't letting me. Have I lost auto throttle? No, it's just... Okay, so we're gonna go down to 5,000 at this time with a vertical speed of negative 1,000 feet per minute. A speed hold now at 207. No. Can I do a speed hold at all, or is it just not going to let me? It's just not going to let me. So I'm going to vector myself. So I'm currently on heading, what? 094. Fantastic. So heading... I'm going to vector myself in. This is going to go badly. Heading will be 125. Heading hold, please. I want vertical speed mode, yes. No, vertical speed mode. VNAV is inoperable, autopilot's on. Don't want to altitude hold. Preset altitude hold on. Okay, so I'm vectoring badly already. I'm gonna go further out to the east here. So I'm gonna just vector 090 for a bit. Then I'm gonna vector direct south. I'm gonna use very basic vectors. Direct south and then try and intercept the ILS from there, and I'm gonna actually help myself by just moving the map out like that. So there is Paris down there, that's Korea Air Base. Down the ground there is Paris City itself. Okay. I could probably go 120 down and descend and maintain 3000. Okay, auto throttle's actually wanting to hold speed now, and I need to, at this time, change the barometer to 1005. Okay. Oh, there's an operable. Good. Decision height is set at 383 feet. Hope the radar altimeter on this thing works. I think we're coming up to time for flaps 5, so I'm just gonna check my approach here. Okay. So it's 240 for clean, so I can actually flaps 0, which is probably actually flaps 5. How are we doing here? Doing very well. I can vector south very soon. Hey, Jim's house. Lanny's on countdown. I'm gonna finish this flight. We are on approach right now, not quite on final. Preset altitude hold is on. It's coming down to 3,000 feet, and that is, in fact, de Gaulle Airport over there. Planning on landing, what, flaps 15, so... Don't I land flaps 25? Or 28? I'll go flaps 11. Disagree. I'm going too fast for flaps 11. So let's take the speed down to 180. Okay. Good. I'm gonna vector now 180 here. To fly direct south. Glide slope is alive, which is good. We don't have local alive just yet. Do have a visual on the runway if I want to do that. There's the runway there, and we're landing 27 left, which is actually farther off runway. Do I want to vector more to the east? No, we're coming down kind of a bit high on ILS, but we should be fine. Can I go flap 11 now? Disagree. I wonder if that's the reference speeds for... Oh, I see. It needs to be 168 or less. So let's get down to 150. Our landing speed is actually going to be 157, so we might well be landing flaps 28. Flap 11. Still says disagree, so I'm not entirely sure what disagree means, but it is painfully obvious that I need more lift. Does that just mean in transit? Because if that just means in transit. Oh, that literally just means in transit. And we are coming up to glide slope now. We should get localizer live momentarily. Flaps 15. Gonna bring the speed back up to 157. Hey Sylvan. If anything, Sylvan, this is a pan situation, not a mayday. We are now below glide slope, which is slightly worried. Oh no, we're actually above glide slope. This is kind of what I want. Localizer should be coming alive momentarily. I want to swap onto 110.7. 110.7. Localizer is alive. We can now go ILS. And the plane now has control over altitude. At 4 miles DME, we're going to put down the gear. This is a horrific intercept, but it will do. Fully established on localizer and glide slope. Not fully established, but mostly established. We're getting there. I mean, the runway's there. Okay, gear down. Go flaps 28. And flaps 28 VREF is 148. Okay, we've got 4 white. Because I'm still on altitude hold, aren't I? Yes, no, I don't want to hold altitude anymore. We may well be diving onto the runway here, guys. Okay, I'm gonna arm the speed brakes. And do I even need autopilot? Because we're kind of lined up already. No, autopilot can come off. Autopilot warning, that's fine. Gears down. Flaps are at 28. We are just gonna float in. And by float in, I mean I'm going to literally dive this plane onto the runway.
500. Minimums 300.
Caution,
200.
taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
100. 50. 40. 30.
Nope. Ring around. Auto throttle off as well, please. Told we should really have disabled autopilot, but it didn't. I'm just gonna do a loop. Try and get back onto the ILS as quickly as I can. Yeah, it hit 6 earlier, Darth. This is trimmed way down, isn't it? Should be roughly being the airport now. Oh, yeah, that wasn't a bad guess. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to heading hold at what, 060. Go 090 just so that I can be sure that we're so autopilot can come back on, and I want heading hold, and I want to disable ILS. Speed select as in altitude and vertical speed plus minus 1,000 feet per minute. Altitude should be preset, yeah. So we're descending to 3,000 to try and re-intercept the glide slope, but for some reason my heading hold isn't working. For some reason the heading hold still isn't working. There we go. Subnautica. I might do Subnautica. So I'm just going to bring the throttle way back. I should probably... Yeah, we're gonna do this. We're gonna deploy the idiot handle. And just arm if I can. Okay, this time I'm gonna be smarter about this. Gonna continue out in 090 for a bit. Gear should be up, by the way. Yes. Whoops. Cruise, autopilot on. Auto throttle on. X select, and I just want altitude hold, please, at 3600. Why are we descending? Well, that's fine by me. You'll just go for preset altitude hold of 3000. Vertical speed of -5 until we get there. In the meantime, I'm gonna vector 250 should be good. See where that brings me. Actually, 260 should swing me around nicely. Heading hold turned itself off again. So now I know to turn off the altitude hold when I enable ILS. The yaw damper's turned itself off again for some reason. That was Mach trim. Yeah, that'll be fine. Okay, my altitude hold doesn't seem to be wanting to work very well. Probably because I was in a turn. Yes, because I was in a turn. That's fine. Speed hold has failed entirely. Come on. Bring my speed back up, please, because I am probably going to crash if you don't. Okay, we should be aligning with the localizer. Okay, ILS on again. Fantastic. Altitude hold can come off. We're now on the glide slope. Gear can go back down. Gear doors are open. I said a year ago UK tour, has it happened? What you mean? Okay, flaps 28. Gonna turn off speed manage mode now.
2,500.
Okay, this time we're actually approaching on ILS, which is good. And VREF for 28 is 148, so we're hovering just around there as is. What do you mean by UK tour, Brad, the PC gamer? Going just a skosh fast, so just bring the throttle back a teeny bit. Do I want to go flaps full? I feel like flaps full would be just completely unnecessary, considering I can probably go reversers idle and still get this thing down pretty easily. I do need to bear in mind that we do have a slight crosswind at the moment. And by slight I mean 24 knots? Wait, what?
Lima, Foxtrot, Papa, Golf, Airport information, X-ray 190, Zulu, weather, wind 188 at 16, gusting to 27, visibility 10, sky.
Okay, so there is a bit of a storm coming into Paris at the moment by the sounds of it.
1,000.
Because we're doing a crosswinds landing, which is something I wasn't expecting to have to do very first time out in this. I'm hoping there isn't another gust.
Approaching 27 left.
That is quite a strong crosswind, actually.
Too high, too high.
I'm not too high.
Unstable, unstable.
I'm not unstable. Okay, now I'm slightly too high, but that's fine.
400. Minimums.
Minimums we're continuing.
300.
Okay, this doesn't want to come down at all.
200.
Caution, taxiway. Caution, taxiway.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Overflared. We got plenty of runway to play with. Auto brakes are on. First reversers to idle. Idle thrust. Forgot to turn on the landing lights. And we will vacate at the high speed here. Right. Where do I want to park? I'm just gonna be cheeky and go... Also, can I turn on the runway turn-offs now? It's gonna let me use the runway turn-off lights. It is not. Better this time around, much better. It's still kind of a crappy landing. But it was... the best landing I could have done in the conditions. I really should have just gone down Yankee 5. It's around the grass. Fuck, I'm gonna just follow Yankee 6 in here. And I'm taxiing way too fast. Darth, you were complaining about my taxi speeds. This is why I taxi so slowly. In the meantime, I can start cleaning the plane up slightly. Set that to that. Virtual cockpit again, please. Clean up the flaps. Okay. Speed brakes did not deploy. I'm gonna take stand 5, which is around here. And I could take stand 3 or 4, but we're gonna take stand 5, which is this turn off here. And that isn't entirely terrible. Just get the engines off here. Nope, this is the one that I wanted. Nope, yes. And we'll get this cabin pressure. Did this by mistake earlier and I'm not entirely sure how. Because the... Oh, that's how, because the cutoff's way up here. No, that's the fuel crossfeed. The engine 2 cutoff is hidden behind engine 1? Is it? No. It's there. And the APU can come on, which I really should have done already. That's fine, the APU will magically turn itself on. And that's that. We actually survived. You weren't aboard for the aborted landing. Be glad you weren't. Do you know what? Do you know what? That was actually quite a good landing. I said it was terrible, but no, it was 114 feet per minute. Well, it was 1G. And a 3-point, but still. I'm going to finish the stream here. I'm probably going to do some more playing around with the MD-80 and see if I can get to grips with it properly and get Navigraph in. So until next time, stay safe and goodbye.